I bet you guys don't know what color we're doing today. Hi guys, it's me, Makeup by Jordana, or Jordan if you guys know me personally, but you don't. And as you guys can see today, I already have my base done and on. If you guys are noticing a pattern, yes, these videos are pre-recorded in 4K. And what about it? So today we're going to be talking about our embarrassing stories. Ooh. While also doing makeup, of course. And today's look is currently going to be inspired by the color of my backdrop, white. No, it's going to be inspired by red, the color of my brows. And if you guys want to see and hear me and Sebastian talk about our embarrassing stories, then keep on watching. Okay, so recently, I've been having this issue with like my pants and just like coming unzipped, and it's so bad because like I'll be anywhere at any given time and I'll look down and my pants are like unzipped and I'm like, but why?
There's a lot of life hacks that like keep the zipper up.
I need to know them. Like, I need to know.
Like a bobby pin?
I don't know. Like, it's so weird. Like, I'll go use the bathroom and everything, and I don't forget to zip my pants. Like, that's not the case. I don't forget to zip my pants. I genuinely... And
that's why you wear sweatpants.
Right. Literally. Like, anybody, anywhere. So I'm actually going to go and... if I can find it. No, like, my zipper has been, like... playing. Like, it just has not been staying up, and I don't know what that situation is. So I'll walk out of the bathroom and my brother will be like,
your hanger's open.
He's like, your zipper. Did you know somebody walked up to me and they were like XYZ? I was like,
someone said XYZ.
They said XYZ, and so I didn't know what that meant at first, but it meant XY, your zipper. Oh. Your zipper. So I didn't know. It was so embarrassing. I was like, oh my god, like how long have I been walking around? And sometimes when I like do, I'm like, have I been walking around? And like people have seen me and asked me questions, and it's my zipper has just been down.
I've had that.
It's so embarrassing,
especially at work when you're surrounded by customers. And
I'm like walking, and that's why I walk so fast. Is like I never know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and prime with my elf, wasn't it? Trying my hardest to avoid my brow. But recently, I just went out on a excursion. So I just went out somewhere with somebody. Names will not be said at the current given moment. But I was going out with somebody, and we were going to get dinner somewhere. And when we were going, so we were going out, and I'm going to use my Be So Dead Playing Makeup by Yolanda, the Be Down palette, amazing palette, holy grail. And I'm going to be dipping into the shade Velvety in the top right hand corner. If you guys don't know what shade that is, that's the shade. It's just a shade, a number. And we're going to be going for like a half wing type of situation. We were going out to dinner, and everywhere we were going was like closed, and if not closed, was like really busy. And it was just really bad because it was just like, what the hell, like where can we go? What can we get to eat? Like there's nothing, there's not going to be any places available. And we're like, oh my god, like we're freaking out at this point. We're like, oh my god, there's nowhere available, like we're gonna like die, like we're just gonna die, like we were gonna die. Essentially. We decided to choose one, and that restaurant was Olive Garden. Put a logo, Olive Garden, like the Olive Garden logo, like right next to me, please. It was Olive Garden, and we were planning to go there, and it was supposed to be like, I think it was going to be like a really good time. We weren't planning on going there, but that was the only place that didn't have a wait of like an hour and 45 minutes. So we were going there, and for me personally, a lot of people might like Olive Garden. Personal opinions on Olive Garden, Sebastian?
I enjoy it.
How would you rate it?
I only to rate it between a number 1 through 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. I give it a nice 8.1. Just kidding. That's too high. A 7.3.
I would. Olive Garden, don't hate me. Sponsor me, please. But like, I would rate Olive Garden probably like a good like 4.5 out of 10. Like, personally speaking, I don't think Olive Garden's the best, but I don't think they're the worst either. Like, I haven't been in an Olive Garden and I don't know how long. Like, it's been eons for me personally since I've been inside of an Olive Garden. And so we're inside and whatever. We have a great time, we talk and everything like that, and then they end up taking me back home. And so we're at home and we're like talking. He takes me back to my place, to my house. So we're back at my house and we're talking, having a great time. And it's like, while we were at Olive Garden, they give you like the little chocolates and everything to like eat at the end, and they're so good and everything like that. So we get back home to my house, like we're in the car, and I take my chocolates with me, actually like the breadsticks and stuff like that, because I was like, oh, the breadsticks are gonna like smash. Like, this is like the real party. Like, this is what everybody came for. Like, this is what you really came for. You came for the breadsticks and the soup. But Olive Garden, I give them like a good 5 out of 10 because at least they tried, but they weren't the best, and I don't expect anything more from Olive Garden other than what they gave me. And like, my brother's like looking for me. My brother's like calling me and everything. He's looking for me. And so we're in the car. And I get up, I'm like, oh, I have to go. He's like, oh, okay. So I get up and we have to go. And then he's like, what's that? I'm like, what do you mean? So when he's saying like, what's that? I'm like, is there something like on me? Like, is there something on my body or anything like that? So I get up and I turn around and I look back. And the chocolate from the Olive Garden is on his seat. But I was sitting on it, which means that I got the chocolate all over his seat that I was sitting on. And it was like, it wasn't like it was on a pocket or anything like that. No, like this was on like, this is like in the middle of like my entire like butt cheeks. Like, it was just, it was there. Like, they were both, and Sebastian's currently laughing at me as I'm saying this now. But it was there. Like, it was there. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, he's like, what's that? And I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, it was so bad. Like, I had the chocolates. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna eat them before I go to sleep. Like, you know, like a sweet snack or something. You know how that goes. Like, we all know how that goes or whatever. And I'm like praying to God that like I didn't do anything horrible in this man's car.
Oops.
I'm like, did it fall? But when I got out, I was like, oh my God. He's like, it's okay. And then what makes it even worse is like, he's like laughing at me and he takes a picture of it. He took a picture.
I want to incorporate the picture.
He took a picture of it. And it looks so bad. Like, it looks like it actually happened, like, pooped myself. So it was so bad. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, what the hell is going on? So now that we're back with the desired, it looks horrible on camera. So now that we are back with the desired cut crease shape, I'm actually gonna go in. It looks terrible on camera. In real life, it's just because my eye is weird. I'm gonna go in actually with this lilac shade from my NYX Ultimate Edit palette, and I'm just gonna fill in where I cut my crease and everything. So I'm gonna do that really fast. And I set down some powder because I'm scared this is gonna have a lot of fallout. Like, I'm genuinely scared it's gonna have a lot of fallout. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prepare myself for all the fallout in the world. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna do the other eye off camera and then come back with the finished look. So here's the finished look, guys. It's kind of like this red purple type of situation moment going on. I enjoyed doing this look. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I think it's super fun, super cute. But it did take some time. More of a complicated type of look, whatever. And I had like the pink highlights and whatnot. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you guys do leave a comment, subscribe, like. Please subscribe. It does help me out a lot. I really do enjoy if you guys would do that. Let's go. Let's rise all the way up to 200. Road to 200, you know. If you guys want to follow me on all of my social medias, they'll probably be all down below in the description. If you guys want to know all the products that I use, they'll also be down below in the description box. And they'll probably be, well, no. Yeah, they'll probably be somewhere around here in the video if they are. And also, social media links will be somewhere around here. Whatever. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye.